welcome to this week's video.
Boom, you're back with us again, aren't you?
Starts off with me down the weed hatch this time.
Yay, about time.
That's always quite entertaining as my
Did you
arms
fall
aren't.
in?
No, but my arms aren't quite long enough to reach, so yeah, that's quite good fun.
How did you get back out again?
I do manage to. Just one day I'm going to end up having to be pulled out because I'm going to go in head first.
Get by the feet and push her!
Anyway, that's the start of the video, and then it's all about the return of Tipton Canal Festival.
Lovely to see you. It was fantastic.
It was. Thank you so much to everyone that came and supported, especially those of you that stayed once the heavens opened.
Boy, didn't they open.
Such a shame Sunday got cancelled due to the weather, but gives us all something to look forward to for the next one.
Makes it even better, doesn't it? At least you can taste what you're going to get.
We'll see you at the end. Enjoy.
Push that button, ring that bell. It's free to you, the world, and Tipton.
I think I might need a knife or a pair of scissors to cut the rope with, because I've got the fender end and the hook end is round the prop. After a brief overnight stop in the Birmingham city centre, we're heading out along the new main line towards Tipton for this weekend's festival. Lots of excitement about it. It's the first one in 5 years. About 30 historic boats booked in, 12 traders and lots of land stalls, so it should be a cracking weekend. We'll show you as much of it as we can. As we've got to Factory Locks, just around the corner from Tipton, it's very busy. There's 3 going up and 3 coming down, so we just wait patiently until it's our turn. There we go, Factory Locks done, left hand turn down towards Tipton Neptune Health Centre, and where the festival is taking place. Here we are, our mooring spot is just here on the end next to Daisy's Bacon Butty. Let's hope we can get in, because apparently it is a wee bit shallow. This is the chaos we live in on a trading weekend. The kitchen workspace becomes Paul's art studio. Roll on, get in the butty, hey honey.
Yeah, baby.
Lots of boats in both directions now.
Hey.
Got the trading boats on this side, and then on the opposite side of the canal, if I step across the big gap onto ours, outside the health centre is all the historic boats. There you go. Dec Bradford has let me come on their boat, and you can get a better view of all the historics now. The big marquee's arrived. They've asked for lots of volunteers to put it up. Seems to be all the men over there, so I think I might stay over here out the way so I don't aggravate my back. There's plenty of them over there by the looks of it. I'll show you stages as it goes up. So if you don't follow us on any of our other socials, our very exciting news is the end of next year, or the end of the next trading season, Andy and Helen are upgrading to a bigger boat, and we're going to take ownership of the butty from them. They'll still be Wildside handmade preserves from their new boat, but we're going to take over the butty for our trading purposes. We're so excited. She's beautiful. The hull was built in 1912 and the cabin was a replica put on in the 1980s, so we're looking forward to doing her justice going forwards. The clouds are getting darker and it's starting to feel damper in the air, but the marquee is almost up. Looks like they've just got the sides left to put on now. So the challenges of this weekend, this is as close as we can get the boat into the side, so we can't safely trade off the boat. We're setting up tables on the towpath that we've begged, borrowed and stealed from people. And then the forecast is pretty pants, so Paul's just rigging up a rain shelter. That's the advantage of being by the trees, so we can tie it off of them. Absolute hive of activity down here in Coronation Gardens. Some trading boats down here, got Jam Butty and Crafty Bird, and then there's lots of land-based stalls. And then there are some historic boats a bit further down, which I'll show you in a minute. Historic boats here, Governor and Tardy Big. And then over the far side are Atlas and Malice. And then we've got the Canal and River Trust with their Have a Go at Canoeing and Kayaking. Dudley Canal Trust and CRT historic boats here. Here's the Canal and River Trust Heritage Working Boat. On Neptune Gardens there's lots of marquees as well. Thank you to the Tipton Building Society for their support for the event. Fountain Inn's got a nice number of customers sat outside. And then we've got all the historic boats moored over this side by Neptune Gardens as well. And lots of charity stands set up too. Darley's looking lovely and shiny. He recently had a new paint job. So good to see so many historic boats here. They just go on and on. I love the sound of a historic engine. This one belongs to Cyprus. And in the end here we've got Whitby, and I can't quite see the names on the others. Let's go down and see if we can see them. Marcellus. Got Purton here, which has got one of Paul's canal art jugs on the top with some flowers in. And then in the marquee we've got the Historic Narrowboat Club, Kev's Chasing the Boats stand, IWA. See how busy it is now. A huge thank you to everyone that supported the weekend and helped make it such a success. Got Corolla over there advertising the Historic Narrowboat Club. So unfortunately rain stopped play and the boats are starting to go home. Hope you don't get too wet. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone that did come and support yesterday. Unfortunately today is a complete washout. We're just going to dismantle the rain covers, return the tables we borrowed. The event has been cancelled because of the grotty weather. We're hoping for breaking the weather a bit later so we can move down through the locks. The historic boats have started moving off. I'll try and get a few of them on video for you if I can. Here we go, another of the historics moving. Let's see who they are as they get closer. The rain has eased off a little bit for now. It's going to be a wet day. We're going to start our move towards Banbury tomorrow, so we'll be getting wet tomorrow. It is the first time in 2 years we've had a festival rained off. That is England, which is a Bates & Sons canal carrying historic boat. Here's the next one. This is the Canal and River Trust historic boat. So this is Scorpio. Morning. Very grey and wet. And lots of movement. Exciting stuff this time next year. There we go, Tipton done for the year. Such a shame it got rained off yesterday. Still a few boats here, lots of us moving on today whilst we've got a break in the rain, hopefully for about 3 hours. That should get me into Birmingham city centre. Paul's gone off up to Chester for his follow-up for his operation, and then I'm hoping to fill with water in the city centre, get down to Bourneville at least today. If the rain's not too horrendous, I'll keep going a bit further, and then hopefully as close as I can get to the top of Lapworth for tomorrow. And then Paul's going to do Lapworth and Hatton Wednesday and Thursday whilst I'm at work, to be in Warwick ready for friends to come. So yet again, thank you so much to everyone that came and supported Tipton. It was fantastic despite the weather, and hopefully we'll be back. I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous about doing that. First achievement of the day, I've managed to turn around without any issues. in front of the Black Country Museum, and now I'm heading back up towards Factory Locks to go down into the city centre. So tackling Factory Locks on my own. I'm filling the top one and the middle one. So I've checked obviously to make sure there's no one else coming up. Once the top one's full, I can bring the boat in, empty it down to the second one, open the gate on the second one so I can go straight from the first one to the second one, and then do the same again from the second to the third. I've been very fortunate. I've had some lock fairies, some friends of ours from Triandle and Alice came down to the locks behind me, so they've helped me through, so that's been really good. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. You can see the Galton Museum behind us. It's only open, is it the first Saturday of every month?
I think so.
I think it is. I'll try and find a link and pop it below for you. So as we're now heading away from Tipton, down into the city centre and off to Banbury for our next festival weekend.
Told you, she vlogs me to death, you know.
So we hope you enjoyed that. Do come and join us when it is on again.